Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh. This is the fourth lecture, chapter 10. In the third lecture, we talked about how do we decide which syllable is stressed in a word. And we said if we want to know which syllable is stressed in a word, we must know four things. Good. In this lecture, we are going to practice these things. Good. If we look at words that contain only one syllable, words that contain only one syllable. So, of course, in any language, words are of two types. Either lexical words, كلمات قاموسية، كلمات ذات معنى قاموسي، or functional words، كلمات وظيفية لها وظيفة باللغة. So, in general, words that contains only one syllable. So, lexical words in general are stressed. Lexical words. الكلمات القاموسية هي عادة ما تشدد في اللغة. For example, play, teach, study, etc. These are lexical words. So these are stressed in the language. While functional words, الكلمات الوظيفية التي لها وظيفة باللغة. For example, auxiliaries, conjunctions, any functional words, these words are unstressed in English. Good. These are what? These are words that consist of only one syllable. Good. If we go to words that consist of two syllables, in other words, a word that contains two syllables. So, which syllable of these two is stressed? Of course, here we must know what? The grammatical category of the word. Verbs, in general, in English, verbs tend to be stressed at the end. Pay attention to me, please. Verbs tend to be stressed at the end. الأفعال عادة ما تأخذ التشديد، طبعا هذا في اللغة الإنجليزية، ما تأخذ التشديد في نهايتها. So, if a verb contains two syllables, so the second syllable is stressed. Let's take an example. Look at this example. For example, attract. Attract. This is the phonemic transcription of attract. As you see, a and tract. So the second syllable is stressed. This is a verb. And the verb maintain. Although the two syllables in maintain contains the diphthong a with a code. Here a and the code n. Here a and the code n. But because this word is a verb, so in English, verbs tend to be stressed at the end. Good. But if the second syllable is weak in the verb, so if the second syllable is weak, as in this example, as in open, here the second syllable is weak. Why? Because it contains what? It contains schwa. So if the second syllable is weak, so the first syllable is stressed, as in open. So the first syllable is stressed because the second syllable is weak. And the word equal. The second syllable is weak. Why? Because it contains schwa. And we knew that all syllables that contain schwa are weak syllables. So because the second syllable is weak, so the first syllable is stressed. So I repeat, verbs in general tend to be stressed at the end. If the second syllable is weak, so the first syllable is stressed. Good. Go to nouns. In English, nouns tend to be stressed at the beginning. So if the word is a noun and it contains two syllables, the first syllable is stressed. Look at this example. Look, window. This is a noun. Window contains two syllables, win and do. Because it is a noun, so the first syllable is stressed. And college. Also it contains two syllables, col and edge. Because it is a noun, college, so the first syllable is stressed. If the first syllable is weak, so the second syllable is stressed. Look at this example. Balloon. It is a noun. But because the first syllable contains what? Contains schwa, and of course it is weak, so the second syllable is stressed. As in the word also, another example, design. Design, also it contains two syllables, D and Sein. Because the first syllable is weak, because it contains short E without a coda. Look, short E without a coda. So the second syllable is stressed. These are what? These are nouns. Good. What about adverbs and adjectives? In English, adverbs and adjectives behave, of course, if they contain two syllables, behave like verbs. Look at this. Verbs. Look, adjectives. Here, lovely. Lovely is it is an adjective. It contains two syllables. We said adjectives and adverbs behave like verbs. In general, they tend to be stressed at the end. Here, lovely, because the second syllable is weak, because it contains short E without a coda, so the first syllable. While correct, look, correct is an adjective. Correct, correct. So the second syllable is stressed. Why? Because it contains what? It contains the vowel with coda. Also, adverbs here. Adverbs, for example, later. Later. Here, there's an adverb. So, because the second syllable is weak, it contains a schwa, so the first syllable is stressed. And sooner, also an adverb. The second syllable also contains schwa, so it is weak. The first syllable is stressed. So, I repeat, verbs in general tend to be stressed at the end. Nouns tend to be stressed at the beginning. Adverbs tend to be stressed at the end. These are what? These are for words that contain two syllables only. Thank you very much.